I don't know if you know about mute swans. They're basically a migratory bird. They sort of migrate within a country, and they sort of go to breeding grounds. They sort of breed when they're adulthood, which is about, I think it's 2 or 3 years into their life, and they find a partner which is, I think, is for life, and then they sort of breed and they raise their young, and the young stay with them for roughly over a year before the adults sort of go off and breed again. So this here is an adult swan, and as you can see, the swans in Worcester and most of the United Kingdom have rings on their legs which tell us the number, and it's a good way of sort of keeping an eye on the population sort of numbers and how many are born and stuff. So it's a really good conservation tool. Now, as you can see over here, you've got this year's sort of cygnet. You can see that when they come up to about a year, their cygnet grey-brown plumage sort of goes, and the bill goes from a sort of browny blue colour to a proper orange colour, which is representative of the swans. And you can see that the plumage of this one is a bit better, and the bill on this individual is getting a bit more coloration in terms of the orange. So yeah, this is just a little sample of some of the swans that you can find on Worcester River Severn stretch. So, and as you can see here, to sort of rest up, they sometimes use one leg to propel, especially if the river current is very weak. And you quite often see in mute swans and most swans that they put one of their legs up to rest it almost, as you can see by there. The sort of foot of a bird, a water bird, is basically very, very oily, and it's very, very smooth, and that's because the water, the foot is used to propel the bird along the river, and without that, the bird will have to put a lot of effort in, and to sort of reduce the effort there, the bird's feet are webbed, which again helps reduce the amount of effort the bird has to put in to swimming. And obviously, if you're a water bird, swimming is quite an important thing. So yeah, swans, or mute swans, they are migratory and they can fly quite big distances. And one of the things in the United Kingdom is that the sort of not the breast area and the wing area of mute swans, they're actually powerful enough to break human bones. The strength in the breast and wing area is immense, so you really don't want to be messing around with mute swans. Mute swans are protected by the Queen in the United Kingdom, and quite often it's a case in Worcester that you have areas where they're protected. So like this area of the river in Severn in Worcester, it's basically a swan sanctuary. So I'll just pull you over to coming up to a yearling or a 6-monthly individual. They're lovely little birds. They're quite big birds actually. I shouldn't really call them little. They are quite friendly. They get on quite well with others, and they get on quite well with the sort of traffic that comes in on River Severn. The only issue is when you bring in dogs and things, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a dog just over by there, and the swans are immediately going into their sort of defensive position. Their heads are right up, and they're really sort of, their heads are right up, they're looking around, they're quite bold looking, and I don't know if you could hear, but when the dogs sort of moved over to the water, they actually produced a hissing sound. And if you do get too close, they'll do the same as geese, which will sort of try and nip you, and if you get really, really close, they will use their wings and they can break bones. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please rate, subscribe and comment. And I'll just do some more swans popping over to say hello. There you are. Thank you. Bye bye.